Just us and a mic.
Yeah. That's where that need to hit. That's where it need to hit.
Hello, welcome back to us, Just Us and a Mic. Here we have all of our ladies who want to introduce ourselves there. Or we just going for it?
It doesn't matter. We can't.
All right, go ahead. You start.
I'm Saleemah B. I can only be me.
Hey, it's me, EJ, Miss Liz. How we doing?
Hey, it's your girl PriscillaRenee.
And it's just me, Ed. And we have our special guest over here, Bella. You know, she keeps us safe here by barking at everything and everybody every time. So, all right. Well, today on Lady, we got a lot of stuff on the agenda today. We got a couple of things that we can get through, and if we need to revisit back on some subjects, we can do that today. All right. Today is when we're gonna do a full circle if we need to. All right.
Like it.
All right. So we're gonna start today with Saleemah. Let's let you pick first.
Okay, here we go.
She loves picking our topics because our topics be.
I hope it's crazy as shit.
Should your current situation know about your past situation? You know, that's a loaded question.
I feel like somebody's just previously just went through that. How would they
handle that?
How would they handle that?
So, number one, your current situation, whether that's a husband, a boyfriend, fiance, whatever, you should always think about how this person is going to feel first.
Right.
Because the past is the past for a reason. And if you let it, the past can fuck up your future. More than likely, that's what they're trying to do. Because, you know, I think there's something that goes off in their head when they're like, oh my gosh, she's happy. Let me go fuck this up real quick.
Right.
You know, because they're miserable and whatever. But I do think to have a healthy relationship, you do need to be honest with your current situation about what's going on. Because more times than not, it's out of your hands. You can't control what another person does, says, actions, any of that. So I think being honest and being truthful, I think that's the best. Even if it's going to have some consequences.
But it sounds very specific to like to a situation like a past coming into your current. It doesn't sound like you're just upfront telling your new partner like, hey, let me tell you about my past. Let me tell you about my past dating or anything.
So let's split that question.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
so let's
what's the context?
So okay,
It's loaded. Like she
It
said,
is.
It's
Right.
Like I remember telling my husband, and I don't think we were living together. We weren't married yet, and I was like, "Oh, you know what? So I had this friend, and he had got locked up, and he still be writing me, and I write him back, and he would know at this point in time. Now I didn't have letters coming to our shared home.
Okay.
No, but I still had the letters. So just in case in the midst of moving everything, and you find the letters, which he did wind up finding the letters, but it wasn't like I was hiding them, but it was like my stuff.
Right.
Okay. He knew about this, you know. Right. And then this person wound up coming back home from jail, and everybody knew I had the same phone number.
Yeah.
So that could be a gift and curse.
Literally since high school.
Since high school.
Literally
since high school. Same phone number. So of course, what happened? I got a phone call, a text from this person I tell. But my thing is, I was up front with him. Like, we really can't communicate no more because Jay had a problem with that, and he was like, I'm not comfortable with that, and I'm like, me and him, and he was like, I'm not comfortable with that. And so I'm like, I had to cut it off from him and let him know. He was like, we just homies. I get it, but my fiance has a problem with this. You know, he came home, blah, blah, blah. I told my husband again, I was like, hey, don't know how he wanted to go through my phone. Different situation. Talk about that another time. But then he was like, who is this person sending you hello? And you text us, and I was like, well, remember I told you my friend that came home. And you do know I have the same phone number, so I can't control people getting in contact with me because I do have the same phone number. But I did tell you when he had first told me he was home, that this person that I used to communicate, that I stopped communicating because you had a problem with me communicating with, I had ended that. We didn't continue that communication. I just want to make that clear.
Right.
Because it was seeming like, so you were still talking to him this whole time. No. No, I just had the same number to get in contact with me.
Right.
So I think that's a whole nother aspect of sometimes being upfront about something where this person wasn't a direct anything because he was still locked up for like 6 years or some stuff like that. But hey, let me tell you about this because like I am in communication with this other person.
Mm-hmm.
This person knows about you, knew when we started dating, not really dating, but knew when I got serious. And when it was like, because I didn't want him to think, which he probably was thinking, well, if you still single when I come out.
Oh, but I'm
That's
not.
exactly what he was thinking.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
He's like, I'm ready to click off.
so I'm just going to make sure you understand, like, okay, I'm engaged now.
Right. I'm past the boyfriend role. Like, I'm in, oh, you getting married? Like, yeah, I'm getting married. That's the thing now. So, like I said, it's different aspects of this question. This was different, maybe from her aspect of what she's feeling, but the situation I dealt with, that was letting my current situation know about my past, so it don't make him look stupid. Because
That part.
that is not
so
what
that
we're
they're
here
not
for.
looking crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, if they
It's
come up.
like you know, not prepared for something, and you like this. I was blindsided. Like, why wouldn't you tell me
Mhm.
this?
Mhm.
And you know, regarding my past, I really only shared things that I knew was going to infiltrate my current situation.
Right.
So I had to disclose things.
Right.
But if that wasn't the case, depending on, maybe you go over something like, hey, in my past, I experienced this type of hurt from this type of behavior.
Right.
So if that's something that you feel like is going to happen, like we should not even,
Right.
you know, continue
Sure.
because this is how I feel about it. But
I think that's another conversation. I
I
think that's another conversation. Because I feel like that topic can be a topic because it's like I'm one to feel like I'm not gonna tell you how to work me.
But wait, let's pause. Let's pause
Oh! Let's put that in the parking lot. Okay.
Let's put that part of the subject in the parking lot.
Yeah, so we need to.
Yeah, we're gonna circle back.
We're gonna take that.
Right? Let's just sit here with this. Okay, so do you have any input on that?
My only opinion is mind your fucking business. If I don't tell you, it wasn't for you to know.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm never gonna put anybody in danger. Like if I had a crazy ex and I knew he was stalking me or something, like yes, I would say something. But if it's just like you want me to tell you, like, can you tell me about the last 3 guys you dated? Nigga, they not you.
That's
Okay,
it.
That's
so
one.
that's what you need to know.
Yes.
They don't know you.
They don't know you.
That's two.
Y'all ain't got nothing about PriscillaRenee. Not a punch. Not a hole. Not a punch. No, this is just raw and uncut. And this is what we got. And she meant what she said. She said what she did not miss words. Okay? All right. Won't you do it? All right. That's what he said. And I'm in agreement with all y'all on different aspects.
right.
I personally think that if it's something that's going to be detrimental to the current situation, tell them so they don't look like they got egg on their face. Because that's one thing that I like, me from a female's perspective, right? If my husband, let's say if we had a situation, you know how old school relationships back in the day, where there was a wife on one side of town and a wife on the other side of town, but they knew to stay on their side of town, right? So
that's when side chicks knew.
Knew how to stay in their place.
Knew how to stay in their place.
But that's a whole different era.
But I don't think they were side chicks. See, I think the man had 2 families. They were
Yes,
both his
well, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
On the west side and the east side.
But
But west side knew not to go grocery shopping on the east side.
Right.
And the east side knew not to go grocery shopping on the west side. So my thing is, as long you have to tell them the real so that they don't look stupid. Because if some female come to me and say blah, 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 I'm like, okay, so what else is new, baby?
Right.
Because I need to be able to have that energy. I need to be able to, tell me something new. What?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So that she can have that on her face.
Yes.
So I'm not looking surprised.
I'm like, oh, look at you coming to me as a woman.
I appreciate that. But my husband already told me about you and your tryst. Back, before we was married, and that you was crazy that anytime you saw me, you already told me you was gonna ruin his life. Okay, cool. Because I had that on my end. On my end, I had my two exes, tell me legitimately, one like me. I said, I hope not.
Right.
That's the plan.
That's the prayer.
That's the plan. That's the plan. That's the A plan. Okay.
Be in the sausages all day.
Oh,
I promise.
cool. Oh, don't want that for you.
Never want that for me. Never want that for me again. Two, the other one said, I'm going to make you miserable because you left me. And I said, well, why would we want to do that? Like, what? Like, why we here with that?
Really true.
And literally, he made my life miserable through our connection until he
Found another person
else.
to make miserable.
Right. Until he found somebody else.
How about you excited when they find somebody else because you think you
Listen,
you ain't getting clear.
No, you're not. Because it depends on who he found. Because he found several, and I was like, I guess she ain't it because you still acting stupid.
Right. She's not the one.
Right. But when I knew he found the one, because he wasn't acting stupid no more. I was like, oh my God, today was look at it. Look at it. Girl, come on in.
We're over for some cocktails.
Listen, I was excited to be here. Hey, how are you?
Yeah.
How are you? You good? Because I met other ones, and because I had a connection, whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. That one's kind of crazy. You might want to watch out for that. You might want to get your Glock 9. That your machete that's over your bed. You might want to
Just
hook that up.
Yeah, ready.
I smell crazy. I was like, oh, you different. Oh, okay. So I'm just saying. Bottom line, if they gonna infiltrate in your life, you got to have that energy to say, no, this got to be told.
Right.
Oh yeah, you gotta lay it all out, even things you don't want to lay out there, and it's the worst when the current situation, the past situation, come face to face. I mean, your heart is like in your throat, and you like, please, this is everybody's emotions is running, and not for nothing.
That makes me a little excited. Fight!
But then I'm going to fight.
Finish him! I just said I'm having a moment.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive.
If an ex had to describe you in any capacity, how would they do so?
Which one?
No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.